Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen to Gerorge Russell. Let's listen to him.
Hair. Oh yeah, very sticky hair. Congratulations. You still on cloud nine? Looks like it.
It feels so good because this season it just felt like every time we had the pace, there were just so many curveballs thrown at us. You know, last week in Brazil, leading the red flag. Montreal, starting on pole, car was quick, rain, dry, rain. Belgium, disqualified. And it's like, when are we going to get just a smidge of fortune? And that whole race, I was waiting for something to happen, and it just never came. So I just oh, I look a mess. Jesus.
You're fine. You're looking fine.
All right. So,
you're a race winner.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You can look any way you want. I mean, just obviously, like you said, there have been times where you're going to get the win. There have been times where you guys have been really fast and then lost it. When the car feels right and it's good, like a night like tonight, and I'm assuming it felt all right.
Yeah,
Just describe that. Describe that potential.
I mean, when the car's in the right window, it's on rails. I think it's no secret that we've been struggling a bit with the ride. So on the bumpy tracks, you got to lift the car, you've got to go softer with the car, and then we're just totally out of our downforce window. When we can get the car low and we can get it quite stiff, we're flying. So, you know, we need to broaden that window, and that's why you've seen these big fluctuations. It's not like we just suddenly forgot how to set the car up. It's just because certain tracks force us to put it in a window we don't want to be.
But George, we're coming towards the end of the season. Lots of focus, I'm sure, next year. What's going on back at base? Like, how are you working with the team to open up that window? Because we were just saying, with 24 races, now we've got such a variety of circuits and temperatures, night races, day races. How are you working back at base to open that window? So when we get to Melbourne next year, you're in a competitive place.
I can't tell you those secrets. They might be the secrets that we need. But you know, there's a number of factors. We realised we made some small errors with this car, and we're making some changes into next year, which I'm confident will be a step in the right direction. We obviously don't know what our competitors will do, and obviously come January the 1st, you know, there's going to be a huge amount of focus on 26, which is a bit of a strange feeling, you know, for me as a driver, because, you know, you just want to be putting all your focus into the short term, but, you know, we also don't want to fall behind come 26, and even though it's 30 months away, it all starts come January.
I'm going to bring it back to this race because I'm still just amazed by how perfect the race was for you. Starting pole position.
That means a lot from you, JB.
No, but it was.
The
start was just like you just drove away from everyone.
Yeah.
And then a few laps later, there's no one in your mirrors. What goes through your head in that moment in time for the next 45 laps?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that first stint was so good. That's what made the difference. And then I knew the only way we were going to lose this race is if I started graining the tyres. So I was managing a lot in the key areas. And even that last stint, you know, Lewis was closing in 2-3 tenths a lap. And I'm thinking, you know, the only place he was gaining on me were in the corners I was managing my tyres. So, you know, I still knew at that rate he wasn't going to catch me. And the risk for me to do it was a little bit too high. So, you know, I had it kind of under control.
Would it be fair to say, George, that you're entering the next phase of your career going into next season? Obviously, you've been in a team with Lewis for the last few now, and you've got a young teammate coming in the form of Kimi Antonelli. Will you be expecting to be the team leader and the one really driving the team forward? And how will that change your attitude, or how's that going to affect you?
I've got to be honest, you know, Kimi's a kid, but he's very mature when it comes to racing. Like, he knows his stuff, and it's going to be a different, it's going to be a fresh start for all of us. And I think that's going to be so good, even for Lewis. You know, I think these 3 years, it's been tough for all of us, and we all need that change. I think he needs that change. We need the change. Bringing Kimi in, he's going to have, you know, fresh energy. He's going to keep me on my toes because he's blooming fast. And come the first race, he'd have probably done the most amount of testing of any rookie ever. But you know, I feel confident. I've had a 7-time world champion as my teammate for the last 3 years, so I'm feeling good.
You've alluded to kind of knowing what the problems are, and that this off-season you'll be able to get more of a grip on them when you have time. It's more competitive than it's ever been. Do you think that you'll be able to maybe not only be in the mix, but be a top team if you accomplish that? Because you guys are very fast when you're fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I honestly can't tell you because when we had those races in the middle of the season, we were like, we're back and we're in the fight. And then it all just went away from us. And now, obviously, we're saying this is brilliant, but the car is the same as it was in Brazil. Obviously, we had a great qualifying in the wet and in the wet race, but on the sprint race, we were half a second behind, and that's with the exact same car as we have today. So, yeah, as I said, we're just riding this wave now.
Okay, we found out where the Red Bull party. Where is the George Russell party this evening?
I don't know. I asked JB because he's a pretty keen, pretty good at these parties. So
he is.
He needs to teach me what to do. So
he has been awful.
I've not actually been out this whole year, this whole season. So I feel now is the time to do it. Cheers, guys.
Well done, George. Well,
Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Mercedes. Good luck for him for his new chapter of his career with Mercedes next year with the young guy with Kimi Antonelli. His driving was superb today. George Russell just after the 5th lap he was alone at the front. At the end little bit it was a bit risky with Lewis Hamilton, but he managed it very well and he just finished the race first. Don't forget to like the video, comment and subscribe to the channel.